Hello, everyone, and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today we're having a look at the Kenner Batman Returns the Penguin action figure. Now, this is one that I had when I was a kid. In fact, I remember the exact day that my parents bought it for me because I had very good behavior, at least on this day, apparently. But the figure itself was a very fun one. I really liked the action feature. I really liked the figure, even though it looks absolutely nothing like the Penguin from Batman Returns. And the reason for that is that this figure is a reuse of an older figure from the Kenner Superpowers line from the 80s. For whatever reason, they didn't sculpt an entirely new figure of the Penguin for this line. I really don't know why that is. I don't know if it was for budgetary reasons. I don't know if they thought he was too scary or too gruesome. Maybe they didn't think they would sell. But for nostalgic reasons, I really do like this figure, starting with this very nice packaging that you see right here. And it is a really nice hardback. The artwork on here is very nicely done. The overall shape is very similar to what Kenner did during that time in the early to mid 90s. The Jurassic Park packaging had a very similar format. And it's just a really fun picture. I really like the artwork there of the penguin on his umbrella, just kind of gliding through the air, I assume, with a very menacing look on his face. Like, I'll get you this time, Batman. And it says the Penguin action figure. It says with blast off umbrella launcher. And there is the little guy there in his packaging. And pretty cool. Of course, it says Kenner. And here at the back, you get a look at other figures and toys in the line, as well as instructions on how to do this. So that's really cool. I always liked how Kenner give you some instructions on how to do the action features. And you just load the umbrella in there. You place it on his back or you place it on his arm. And I had some of these other figures in this line, but I lost them over the years. I don't know where they all are, but I did have several of these. And there you go right there. All right, so let's go ahead and switch gears and take a look at the figure. So here we have the penguin, and obviously he doesn't look like the Danny DeVito penguin at all, but he's a very good comic-based version of the character. So if you're looking for that in this scale, then this is a really good go-to figure because, you know, it does fit in with even your movie-based Batman Returns figures from Kenner. I mean, it gets the job done. It works. But just looking at it aesthetically, he's very rotund. You can see that he does have a very comic booky sort of aesthetic to him. Look at the length of that nose that he's got. He's got a super long nose, and his belly really sticks out really far. I do like these little tabards back there in the back. I like the way that they kind of flare out. And when you put the umbrella on his back and make him fly or whatever, I mean, it kind of helps give that impression that he's flying and stuff. So that's really nice. It's just got a really good physique. He's a short figure. Well, short by comparing him to the Batman figure, but they did a really good job with him. I just like the overall aesthetic here a whole lot. I'm going to give you a close-up here of his face. And, I mean, he does look like he looks on the artwork, where he just looks, you know, kind of menacing. You can see that he's got a monocle there on his eye. His eyebrows are very shapely. He's got some very bright white teeth. And, I mean, he looks really good. That nose is just insane. The hair... It looks good. It gets the job done. And then he's got his top hat, which is pretty fun. And it doesn't come off or anything. It's just part of the figure. He's got his bow tie. He's got his tux. He's got a little umbrella painted on there for whatever reason to his lapel. And then his gloves are just white with little stripes on them. And I really like the aesthetic here. I mean, even though it's not film accurate, it's just so fun. The pants are nicely sculpted, got some nice lines going down them. You can see that he's got those very dapper looking shoes that he's wearing. And it's just a lot of fun. That's the hole in the back where you plug in the umbrella. We'll look at that in just a sec. And those are the legs in the back and the little tabards again. So, you know, very nice, a very fun figure, and one that I remember having a lot of fun with as a kid. In terms of articulation, it is a 5 POA figure. So you can swivel here at the neck. You can rotate both of the arms, and then you can move his legs forward, and they go about that much. It seems like the right leg goes up a little bit more than the left leg for whatever reason. So for the accessories, you get this little rocket launcher type thing, And it's very similar to what we saw in other Batman figures from both the Batman Returns line as well as the Dark Knight line that Kenner did back during the original 1989 Batman film. And it's very nice how they painted that umbrella right there, just like he has on the lapel there on his jacket. Same exact red umbrella. And basically what you do is you're going to attach the umbrella, just plug it in like this. And the umbrella itself is very nice. I really like the color, the red, white, and black. And you have a little launcher right there. So what you're going to do is just... and it shoots out with a lot of force. So to attach the launcher to the Penguin, you did notice that hole back there. So you're just going to take this right there and just kind of push it into his back. And now, you know, if you wanted to make it seem like he's floating around or whatever, you know, you could do that. So... you know, it's just a fun little thing. And it is really cool how you can attach it back there, just like that. Now, you do have another option. You do see that there's these little hooks right there on the launcher. You can just place it right here on his arm. And this is how I kind of recall doing it as a kid more so than placing it on his back. Though it is a little bit hard to do that. But he can hold it like that, and then he can launch his umbrella at Batman. Give up, Penguin. It's over. Wah, wah, wah. Going to get you, Batman. So in terms of height, Penguin is going to come in at about 4¼ inches. Easily shorter than the nearly 5-inch Batman from this toy line. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. This is the Kenner Batman Returns, the Penguin. Overall, you guys, I really love this figure. Ever since I was a little kid, I've loved this figure. It's just such a great toy. Even though it's not film accurate, it is still very recognizable as being the Penguin. When you see this, you know it's the Penguin. And it works very well. I really like the dynamic of seeing this figure along with Batman and then with the Catwoman figure that was released during Batman Returns. So I think they did a really good job with it. It's definitely got a fun look to it. The coloration is fantastic. I really like the red, white, and black color scheme. I love the launching mechanism with the umbrella. That's just so fun. It gives this toy a lot of play value. And, you know, it's just fun from top to bottom. I really enjoy the figure. And I'd probably even say that I like it more than most of the Batman figures that were available in this line, just because it's such a great toy. If you're a fan of Batman Returns or you're a fan of the Penguin, then, you know, this is definitely something I would consider getting because it's just a lot of fun. Plain and simple. It's a great toy and it's fun. Alright, my friends, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If so, do give us a like, do subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to Victoria's Cantina. Until next time, my friends. Bye-bye.